Sometimes reality can be more twisted than any tales. A group of friends learned the hard way when they went somewhere they were never meant to be. And what happened to them was more unbelievable than fiction. Before we begin, Happy New Year to all of you listening tonight. May this new year bring you peace, strength, and scary stories. Thank you for spending your night with Midnight True Tales, where every story begins after midnight. All stories are based on a true story. Now, let's begin. It all started as a simple idea. A group of young friends wanted to escape the noise of the city. No phones, no stress, just nature, silence, and a few peaceful days together. They chose a remote area, far from civilization. No houses, no roads, just endless land stretching in every direction. They packed tents, food, water, and flashlights. Everything they thought they would need. By the time they arrived, the sun was already sinking below the horizon. They set up their camp quickly, building a fire at the center. Laughter filled the air, stories were shared. For a moment, everything felt perfect. As night fell, the temperature dropped. The darkness grew thicker, heavier. Still, no one felt afraid. Not yet. Some were cooking, others lay on the ground, staring at the stars. A few jogged around the fire. Then, a scream tore through the silence, loud, raw, terrified. At first, they thought it was a joke. Then it came again, a scream so desperate it made their blood run cold. They ran toward the sound and found one of their friends shaking violently. His eyes were wide open, his breathing fast and even. He looked like he had seen something no human should ever see. They tried to calm him, held his shoulder, called his name, but nothing worked. He kept screaming and screaming, until they were forced to restrain him so he wouldn't hurt himself. One of them suggested taking him away from the camp to help him calm down. 2 friends went with him. The rest stayed behind, shaken but hopeful. Minutes passed, then a phone rang. One of the friends answered. The voice on the other end was trembling. "Leave," the voice whispered. "Leave right now." Confused, he asked what happened. There was a long pause. Then the voice spoke again quietly. He said that after the screaming stopped, the young man became strangely calm, too calm. He said he started playing with the ashes of the fire, letting them slip through his finger like sand. Then suddenly he froze. His eyes widened in terror. He said he felt hands grabbing him from behind, cold hands, tight around his neck. He couldn't breathe. Then he heard it, laughter, low, slow, not human. When he looked up, he saw it. A tall, shadowy figure towering over him. Its body was draped in darkness like a living shadow that absorbed the firelight. Its arms were unnaturally long, almost brushing the ground. Its face, impossible to make out clearly, but its eyes glowed faintly like embers in the dark. It moved silently, yet the air around it felt heavy. And when it spoke, its voice was deep, hollow, like the echo of a cave where no light exists. "You have entered our land," it said. "Leave this place and never return." The moment those words were spoken, the pressure vanished. The figure disappeared. The young man collapsed, shaking and crying. When the call ended, no one spoke. Fear wrapped around them like a fog. They packed what little they could carry. They left everything else behind. They ran away. They never returned. And to this day, none of them speak of that place. Some lands are not meant to be visited. Some places do not belong to us. And when they warn you, you should listen. As days passed, the young man, let's call him Oren, tried to make sense of what had happened. But even now, he still cannot say whether it was a nightmare or something that truly happened. He swears he was awake. He remembers every detail, the cold air, the grip around his neck, the sound of that voice. Yet, no matter how hard he tries, he cannot explain it. To this day, he doesn't know what that figure was. A ghost, a creature, something not meant to be seen by human eyes, or something that has lived in that land long before anyone else ever did. The only thing Oren knows for sure, whatever he encountered that night was real enough to change him forever. Thank you for listening to Midnight Tarot Tales. New stories drop every Monday and Thursday. If you enjoyed this story, do not forget to like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe to stay updated on all our dark and mystery tales. Until then, stay safe and I will meet you again.